This year, Starstable started to give us little sneak peeks about new horses they're planning to implement into the game. First, they put up an Instagram story sharing the name of the breed they've chosen. Along with the story, they asked the community about the coat colors they should add, horse personality, which discipline they should focus this breed on, and similar questions. After a while, they shared the coat colors they've decided to give to this breed, and they also give us just a little more information about how they're going to look and what they're going to focus on. And later, they also share some pictures and videos of the horses before they actually release them to the game. This is something they've started doing this year, and it's honestly such an amazing idea as it keeps the community engaged and excited about the upcoming breeds. Furthermore, the fact that the breeds they've released in the past year look as amazing as they do, and just their overall quality definitely helps with the anticipation. Right now, we have the information about quite a few upcoming breeds that will be added to Starstable starting 2024, so I just wanted us to go over all of them and see what beautiful new horses will be arriving to Jorvik soon. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, make sure to subscribe, it really means a lot. And now let's get into it. The first breed we're going to get at the beginning of 2024 are the Ardan. On the 24th of July, Starstable announced that the breed will be added early next year. Along with the news, they also asked for players' opinions and expectations for the breed. A while later, on the 24th of August, they shared this post on their Instagram account. A few weeks ago, we announced that we would start working on the Ardan. Here are our findings from these stories. Believe us, we understand you want chunk. And so do we. We will do our very best to make the Ardan in our game feel chunky while still allowing the different riders and tag to fit correctly. We could also see that a specific code variation was popular, and that is roan. As you can see, we will have 2 different roans available for you together with 5 other gorgeous colors. Art is a living process. Sometimes things change along the way, therefore we cannot guarantee that all these 7 codes will be made in the end, but we'll do our very best to keep you posted if any changes are made. Additionally, we learned that a lot of you want a riding style that really shows you're riding a heavy horse, but also has more of a Western style feel to it. Big Trot was also highly requested. The personality should be what Ardan are: gentle giants, brave and calm. We can't wait to see this chunky horse come to life in our game, and we hope you're as excited as we are. P.S. The codes shown in the picture come from breeds already released in the game and not the final product. We aim to release the Ardan early next year. Update: researching a breed with many different breed registries, we often take inspiration from more than one. This means we can provide a wide range of colors, for example, the heavily requested blue roan. As mentioned above, we aim to make this a chunky horse to the best of our abilities, and it is not a confirmation standard selected by one registry. This will be one of the chunkiest horses that we can muster in our game, and we are dedicated to seeing it through. Along with the post came a picture showcasing all of the coat colors they've decided to add to the breed. Those are Bay Roan, Mealy Bay, Silver Black, Flaxen Chestnut, Grey, Blue Roan, and Seal Bay. The latest news about the breed is a new picture Starstable posted to their social media just a couple of days ago. They captioned the post, "Early holiday wishes coming from the gorgeous Ardan. These chunky horses will be ready to join your stable in January. Small details in the coat color are still subject to change." And here is the first look at the new Ardan horses. They're definitely not as chunky as Starstable said they'd be, but they're still cute with a very thick, beautiful mane. To see what more we should expect from the breed, let's check some general information about it. The countries of origin are France, Belgium, and Luxembourg. And here is the breed origin. One of the oldest documented draft horse breed, the Ardennes horse originates from the Ardennes area, which stretches between Belgium, Luxembourg, and France. The rough terrain and harsh climates made for a very strong, hardy, low-maintenance breed. The Ardennes is believed by many to be a direct descendant Solutrean horse which roamed the area as far back as the Paleolithic period, circa 50,000 BC. The breed has remained relatively unchanged since the last ice age, and references to the Ardennes can be found throughout history in the accounts of knights, kings, and emperors. The Ardennes is also believed to be the Belgian breed that Julius Caesar referred to in his account of the Gallic wars as rustic, hard, and tireless. In the Middle Ages, knights praised them for their strength and reliability, and Napoleon's return from the Napoleonic Wars is said to be partially due to his cavalry of the Ardennes horse, which withstood the desolately cold and harsh conditions that killed so many others. The ancestors of the Ardennes were bred for at least 2,000 years on the Ardennes plains. In the Roman era, they were quite small, standing only around 14 hands high. Julius Caesar was one of the first to use these horses in war, and afterwards they remained popular European war horses right up until World War II. Around the turn of the 18th century, Napoleon introduced Arabian bloodlines to increase their stamina and endurance. Shortly after, Percheron, Bolognese, and Thoroughbred bloodlines were also added, but to little effect. However, in the 19th century, Belgian draft stock managed to leave an impression, giving the Ardennes the extremely heavy conformation they have today. The first official breed registry was established in Europe in 1929, and today there are 3 separate stud books in France, Belgium, and Luxembourg. The Ardennes Horse Society of Great Britain was also formed in the late 20th century to preserve and promote the breed in the UK. Its popularity in the US and Australia is also gradually increasing. Here are the breed's distinguishing features. These heavy-boned, exceptionally thick-set horses have a very muscular and compact stature. Their short, sturdy legs are heavy-feathered at the fetlocks with hardy hooves that seem small in comparison to their body. Likewise, their ears are small and pricked, despite being set on a solid, broad head. Their short backs and well-set shoulders give them a straight, free, animated action. Ardennes horses have minimal white markings, usually restricted to a star or a blaze. The accepted colors for the breed are bay, roan, chestnut, iron gray, and palomino. Full-grown Ardennes horses stand between 15 and 16 hands high and weigh around 700 to 8,000 kilograms. They mature early and are considered easy keepers despite their huge bulk. Most important, in a horse of this size, the breed is known for its extremely docile, gentle temperament. And now let's check some information about the modern-day Ardennes. Ardennes have been used throughout history as war horses, both as cavalry mounts and to pull artillery. Their calm, tolerant disposition combined with their active and flexible nature made them an ideal war horse. In the past, they have been an indispensable asset for many farmers, helping with tasks such as plunging, howling, and forestry. These days, competitive driving and drought events show off their aptitude for this work to enthralled audiences. A large, meaty horse, unfortunately, they have also been used for their meat both in times of desperation and as a reserved delicacy. With their steady movement and docile nature, these horses make ideal mounts for both pleasure riding and therapeutic riding. Their influence can also be seen in several other breeds, including the Swedish Ardennes, Baltic Ardennes, Dutch Draft, Russian Heavy Draft, and some other horse breeds. The second breed of the year will be Selle Francais. This breed has actually already been in the game for almost a decade now, though the old Gen 1.5 horses have been removed from Starstable just recently. Starstable first announced their arrival on September 24th with another Instagram story announcement, and later on October 30th, they shared some information about the breed as well as the coat colors they've decided to go with. We asked for your expectations for the updated Selle Francais a few weeks ago. Here is what we learned and our direction. Get ready for the perfect horse to bring with you in the terrain. This brave and willing to please horse will be versatile, perfect for the equestrian sport eventing. As you may know, eventing is a collection of 3 sports: show jumping, dressage, and cross country. And when we say versatile, we mean it. Our research also discovered that the dressage school Cadre Noir uses self-rincé horses. They're trained to perform advanced dressage movements like courbette. I don't know, and I'm too lazy to go Google how it's pronounced anyway. A very high rearing movement, so get ready to show off this skill with your self-rincé. The color selection you see above is influenced by what you requested. For example, the Pinto color. Fun fact, that coat color has been approved in the self-rincé studbook since 2009. Art is a living process and sometimes things change along the way. Therefore, we cannot guarantee that these 7 coats will be made in the end, but we will do our best to keep you posted. What do you think? Any coat color you're extra excited for? The updated self-rincé will be released early next year. Since they captioned the post with a flower and the sun, I'm gonna guess we're going to get this breed in spring of next year. Since starstable slowed down the production of the horses, it doesn't seem weird that there's about a month apart from the release. As for the actual coat colors, starstable chose sooty buckskin pinto, flea-bitten rose gray, flaxen chestnut, chestnut pinto, bay, still gray, and black. And yet again, we'll go and take a look at some information about this breed. The self-rincé is a horse breed available in Starstable the Autumn Rider and Starstable Online. The Gen 1 self-rincé was announced to be released in the near future on Starstable's website on April 2nd, 2013. One variation of the Gen 1 self-rincé was added to the game in October 23rd, 2013. An additional variation of Gen 1 self-rincé was added to the game on February 19th, 2014. Then on February 12th, 2015, an additional variation of the Gen 1 self-rincé was added to the game. And on August 20th, 2015, a trailer for the Gen 1 self-rincé was dropped on Starstable's YouTube channel.
The Self-Rincé is a warm blood that comes from France. It's an elegant horse with a strong back that excels in eventing thanks to the fact that it isn't as heavy as many other warm bloods. The Self-Rincé was created in the 1950s when lots of different French horse breeds were merged into one breed registry at a time when horses were being used less for work and more for sport and leisure. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more cool and exclusive stuff from Starstable. Thanks for watching!
And lastly, on July 12th, 2017, the Gen 1 self-rincé model was updated to the Gen 1.5 model. Similarly to all of the other horses, you only had to be level 1 to buy the horse, and the breed stats were 1 in strength, 2 in discipline, and 3 in agility. The original price of the breed was 590 star coins, but again, right now it costs 300. And here is Starstable's description of the breed. The self-rincé is a warm blood that comes from France. It is an elegant horse with a strong back that excels in everything. Thanks to that fact, it isn't as heavy as many other warm bloods. So there are 3 different coat variations of the self-rincé. There's bay, dapple, flaxen chestnut, and light gray. And here's some information about the breed in real life. So the self-rincé originates from France, as is again stated in SSO. Their distinguishing features are that they are the ultimate sport horse. They're strong, athletic, elegant, intelligent, and willing. The breed is an easy keeper, being hardy, sound, and thriving on simple feed. Self-rincé horses can stand anywhere from 15.1 to 17.3 hands high, although most stand above 16 hands. This is a very powerful breed with terrific impulsion, its broad hindquarters and strong hock making it perfect for show jumping. The breed standard is based largely on performance rather than appearance, so there is quite a lot of variation from one horse to the next. However, some traits that are universal are a strong, fairly long neck, straight back, long sloping shoulders, deep chest, well-defined muscular legs, and hard hooves. The breed has a neat head with either a straight or slightly convex profile. and white markings are common on the head and lower legs. Most horses are chestnut or bay, but gray and black are also seen. They're also known for their friendly, gentle, and willing nature, which combined with their intelligence makes them fast learners and ideal partners for both novice and professional riders. France's favorite sport horse, the Salle Francais, is mostly used for show jumping and eventing, although it can be found in dressage, combined driving, vaulting, and competitive trail riding. The French Olympic team has been using the breed for quite some time, and it is a popular choice in top-level show jumping all over the world. The Salle Francais stud book is still open, and alongside purebred stallions, thoroughbreds, Anglo-Arabs, and the occasional French trotter are used to refine the breed. The announcement for the latest breed came on the 9th of November. Yet again, starstable announced that they will be adding American saddlebred horses to the game in 2024 and asked a few questions about the characteristics, coat colors, and similar stuff. As of now, we don't have any more information about this breed in the game, but since that is the case, it would be best to check how they are in real life, so let's go do that. As the name would suggest, the country of origin of this beautiful breed is the United States. Here is something about the breed origin. The American saddlebred is known as the horse history made because its development has been so closely tied to the needs of the nation over the centuries. Its story begins at the beginning of the 18th century when thoroughbreds were imported to the North American colonies and crossed with a recently developed colony breed, the Narragansett Pacer. This Pacer was bred as a smooth, elegant riding horse and was very popular in the American colonies, being exported to the other New World colonies in huge numbers. The breed had a thick mane and tail, a long, high-set neck, proud head and tail carriage, slim body and limbs with a comfortable, eye-catching action. When crossed with thoroughbreds, these qualities were retained within a larger, more athletic body. When these horses went west, with the pioneers, Morgan and Arabian blood was introduced, as well as more thoroughbred blood to further refine the breed. This type of horse became so common that its features were hardly ever recognized until the American Civil War, being known simply as the American horse or the Kentucky saddler. Commanders frequently chose these horses as their personal mounts, the best known being the Confederate General Robert E. Lee's Gray Stallion Traveler. After the Civil War, the entire nation was scrambling for these horses, which had proven themselves so strong, courageous, fast, and comfortable during the war. Soon enough, shows and exhibitions were being held on the regular, and in 1891, the National Saddle Horse Breeders Association, now the American Saddlebred Horse Association, was founded, the first organization for an American horse breed. As time passed, the emphasis changed from producing an all-purpose saddle horse to producing a beautiful, elegant, and flashy horse for the show ring. This proved to be a good move for the breed, which to this day continues to gain popularity thanks to its combination of stunning beauty and athletic versatility. This breed's distinguishing features are the American Saddlebred is known as the peacock of the horse world, thanks to its beauty, show-stopping action, and proud disposition. The breed's best-known characteristic is two extra gaits which many, but not all, American Saddlebred horses can perform, the slow gait and the rap. Both of these gaits have 4 beats and are very comfortable for the rider with a high stepping action that can be made more pronounced with special shoes. Other distinctive features of the breed include their very fine head, which is held on their long arched neck, their strong back, straight and clean legs, and long, flowing, high-set tail. All colors are seen, with chestnut, bay, brown, and black being the most common. American saddlebreds typically stand between 15 and 17 hands high. They're willing, easy to train, intelligent, and sound, but able to be used for a huge variety of disciplines. Modern-day American Saddlebred. The breed is now mostly used in saddle seat competitions, competing in 5 primary divisions: 5-gaited, 3-gaited, fine harness, park, and pleasure. In each of these divisions, they are judged on performance, matters, presence, quality, and conformation, as well as being shown under saddle and in harness. American saddlebreds have found success in dressage, combined riding, Western disciplines, hunting, jumping, endurance, and pleasure riding. Anyway, these are the breeds that we know of right now that will be added to Star Stable in 2024. Let me know your favorite in the comments down below. But anyway, this is gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed as always, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!